Somewhere I was say a me. Ebia wadwini no enhye nya asem banga we dia o se betimi abuyeni eguso ba se bebi ade no da no won fa nto a efrito ana aba idibo to chino o se de beba we are creating a society of inequality. You are creating a classism society. And as a typical animal farm, and a practice. But simply for a fear, or say, Chumadjuni is so. Assemble, I assemble. A koya say, Nipa bi awe football more. Yen komasem oni abone kura na ye bi ni egusu efise obi ampese obeka omasem na yetimi ntra society mu na society no enye sa debi history a chain say enye adipapa. And you say, nobody is above the law. And the law must work. And the law must be seen to be working. Tell you, Paul, was a man ye Juma. I was in I was a man where they ye Juma. A man a him. Oba ni Brenya Emmanuel si ediwa na dey edu and society bia o mako manyim no mra eye adwuma ase bebi a ye free ni bebi a ti die munsumi nka ase mra enye adwuma krum ha. Oh yes. Oh yes, as a man Juma Krumha, we are living in a lawless society, sometimes aided by the enforcers of the law, sometimes encouraged by those whose responsibility is to protect the law and make the law work. Laws in it will be seen manifestly that what's in But we can't have a society where 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. No, we can't have that society. The American kusema mikasa tintin na pay ne say. In went me shemran engine to mun so. Now for some strange reason, crab akode osimin so. And the FA our more primary responsibility and so me make sure say crabs are your members no edim raso. Mbacho edenti and Asante Kotoko close to 2 seasons ni omuni board and so FA no ebu mani eguso but so be on chirimu a on fansene me some requirement a basic requirement a requirement a so. In fact, you don't need too much to set up a board for a body corporate. Kotoko went an entire season without a board. Your season for say you got match day 17. Kotoko ni board. Indeed, when the current structure, it looks as if Kotoko is just run by one person. That one person, no, the owners of the car, they two channel. I am in share almost the interim management committee. And they almost got 2 seasons with an interim management committee. The FA said they've seen no evil, they've heard no evil, and they will talk no evil or speak no evil. Club be there or control statement crack or to Facebook na prosecutor a charging. Officials of club I go say get interviewer na prosecutor of the FA a charging warm. Last week, who charged by 2-3. It took them hours. Last week, accountants were charged for commentaries they posted on their social media handle. And Nim Ado, former ESCO member, president of Young Apostles, charged for something he posted on X. Prosecutor no, madam. Kotukoni boru. Okay. Then what kind of FA are we running? What kind of football are we running? And today Akala also called 2 years. We had a board. I'm not sanction. Because you see, these entities, and I'm sure the club lines regulations are, and the FA statutes, this is very cool. The clubs must be registered. And registered the office of the register of companies. And there's strict requirements that your club must have a board. Can you imagine Ghana Football Association without a board? Because the ESCO is the board of the FA. Can you imagine that our football goes 2 years without a board? Will it be acceptable? And you see, this is not the first time Asadi we ECOSO. And every football administrator in Ghana must be worried. As I say, no good terms are what's in my income. But yeah, come make a very damning commentary on our league that has to folk much on board a compromised, a manipulated, a betting. Let's still close to 5 games. I mean, about 3 years ago. 3 years on. He was only invited to a disciplinary committee. No verdict. Besides you, not Oyare. Besides you, no Apache Winti. And so you'll be on Kaya Kwani and Chinabozu. A big Kaya Kwani and Chum, yeah, chance of mobile. We can't run our football like that. And to just everybody the way football look we see anymore because there's no fairness, there's no justice, and where there's no fairness and there's no justice, there's no progress, there's no real development. If there's no fairness and justice in our football, we will not see development. We will not see real progress. It is seemingly as a progress. That's a 2 back because we are not honest in the administration of justice in our football. We will take 3 steps backwards. Now you need the same FA, need the same administration. And Asante Kotoko, I saw Mama, Naba. Now it is a committee case name, no way number any same. So see, people cannot read between the lines that it was not Kotoko, it was just that it was a young man there we were targeting. People can make this simple conclusion. You can imagine 3 years ago, Kotoko going 2 seasons without a board in this country, and this FA would look unconcerned. The alacrity in which the statement will be flowing, that is the double standards I'm talking about. That is the double standard I'm talking about. That is a lack of fairness. That's a lack of principle I'm talking about. Me say, where there is no fairness and justice, you will not see real progress and development. We can pretend all we want, but when the fundamentals are weak, when people choose and pick who to punish, who not to punish, maybe a bit drony. This is where we would be. Because we become selective. All of a sudden, people have forgotten their law. People have forgotten the status of the FA. People have forgotten the disciplinary code, the cap license. People have all of a sudden forgotten. Last year, in the beginning, so FA natural commandments, yeah. Serosom Helom ye. In the now we are treating people with kid gloves. Oh, Joel, a child also by human term. Say, it is all of a sudden, everything is streaming here. Because of that, this year, in fact, this season, 17 games, a movie, and the football industry, you see, everybody's quiet. Everybody is quiet. All of a sudden, the prosecutor of the FA, she is quiet. She's like, oh, who you cry? Now, case Ben Susan Zay. Sakotoko boom last. Case Ben Susan Zay. Say, we are Cotrado X. And no boom. Case Ben Susan Zay. But because of lack of principle, to me, last 2 years, near Kai Yank and Nay, or my year. I'm saying that this is completely unacceptable. And the FA must insist on the right things being done. The FA must insist on the right thing being done. Because you know, see, you know, pay convenience. And today, that's me China or Because sometimes doing right comes at a personal cost. But doing right serves the entirety of our society. It's not at anybody's individual pleasure. In the traffic light, there's so very the Gina. No one else will go. Who do you say they open tendency a solid cross who came? And more will be beer.